Hello and good morning. Briget Boyle here for your weekly vocal vitamin, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time on Monday mornings. Hope you're doing well today. Checking in, saying hello to the morning. If you're tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from. I am here in Berkeley, California. It's nice and kind of clearing up for the morning. It's a little foggy, but getting a little more sunny. Hopefully it won't be as hot as it was last week. Last week was kind of insane. But yeah, hope you're having a good morning or a good day wherever you're tuning in from. And we'll go ahead and get started. Before I jump in, I just want to say, as a reminder to everyone, I'm going to do a vocal vitamin next week and one the week after, which should be the 26th. And then I go to Ireland for a little chunk of time. So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna do vocal vitamins anymore after I leave for Ireland, but stay tuned. If you want to join my email list, you can do that to see if I'm gonna continue on when I return. But I don't want to make any commitments because I don't know what life is gonna look like after I go to Ireland for the first time. So I'm gonna leave space for that. Let's get started. So you can start by taking a nice breath into your lower belly. And exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale. And go ahead and roll your head around in circles, stretching out your neck a little bit, waking up the body, waking up the soul. Good morning, world. Good day. How are we doing today? And you can roll your shoulders back. Kind of start just moving around in whatever way feels good to you. If you want to move your torso around, it's also quite lovely. Good, let's go ahead and give ourselves a little face massage. So take your hands to the bridge of your nose and come out over the sinuses, doing some gentle circles. You could even do some tapping if that feels good to you. And then bring your hands down, pads of your fingers down through the jaw. Might feel a little tender. I know for me it is a little tender in the jaw. And then yawn. And then you can take your fingers to the back of your neck. Give yourself a little neck rub. Yeah, it feels good. And then let's go ahead and give ourselves a little chest massage. Hi, Nancy from Berkeley. Thanks for being here. I'm just kind of checking in with this upper part of the body, the heart space. I'm gonna get into those little muscles up in here. Maybe go over your shoulders a little bit and down your arms, connecting in with your body, waking up, saying hello. Yeah, good. And then let's do a little chest pounding and start making some noise. Maybe yawn. Hi, Andy. Excuse me, from Palo Alto. So glad you're here. And then go ahead and give your belly a little rub just to connect in with it and kind of feel the breath entering and exiting the belly. And then we're going to take a second and just work on a little bit of breath. So go ahead and force all the air out of your belly. And the way that this feels is that your belly button is kind of going to come back toward your spine, or that's the sensation we're going to get. We're going to just force all of our air out like this. And then you relax your belly. and that should initiate the diaphragm. So go ahead and blow the air out again and relax it in. And one last time, blow it out and relax it in. Good. Now let's do a nice glissando on a horse lips. If you can't do horse lips, you can just open up into an ah. You can put your fingers in your cheeks, whatever works for you. So we'll go. And then come from the bottom up. And then the top down again. And now we're going to do some glissandos on the vowels. So we'll go a, e, o, u. And what we're trying to do here is to get a very smooth transition between the upper register and the lower register. So explore placement for that. Explore your support system. You can imagine the sound coming really forward to go in front of the break. You can also imagine it coming back, maybe to go around it that way, or straight up and down. It just depends on your voice. It's different for everybody, but for me, what works is kind of sending it forward. So we'll start on an ah. Good. A. E. O. Ooh. Good. So for me, what just happened there was the first few vowels were like kind of easy, like, oh wow, cool, my voice is working this morning, and then the O and U vowels were a little trickier, but that's okay. It's all about noticing and building awareness, so that's kind of why I should keep showing up for these things. So let's just start on a we're going to take that sound, really bring it to like right behind the teeth. It's not necessarily nasal, but it's right behind the teeth. So we're lifting the sound up off of the vocal cords and kind of placing it up in the mask and just making a sound. And now we're going to extend this a little bit, and we're going to say ma, ma, ma. Now as we do this, we want to find the connection between the placement and the ah, so that it's not, you won't really hear a difference in the placement as you open your mouth. It'll be like you're placing the right where the ah will be. So play with that on this note. I need to take a sip of water. The early morning party in my throat is exciting. Beautiful. Now just take a nice glissando. Oh, hum and chew a little bit. Let's see what we got there. Hey, Kathleen from Oregon. Hope you're doing well. Now we're going to take and ah, we're going to do a scale, a nice little major scale, twice through. First time on second time on ah, like this. Good, now just take a nice glissando. And now we're going to go sa, coming down, just to come back in the other direction. Sa, 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 Whoops. Sa, 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 sa. Beautiful. Now take a nice glissando. Ah, lovely. Now we're just gonna go, which vowels do I want to do on this one? Yeah, that's what I want. I want this one. Okay, so we're gonna start on E, so it'll be kind of like Y, E. You could even smile a little bit, E. Try to find some space in the back of your throat on your E. It's almost as if you're taking the ah shape and making it into the E. So just kind of imagine there's a little ah in your E. And sometimes those things, when I say something like that, it's a very subtle opening. It's not really like and don't think too hard about it, but just it can help kind of ease the squeeze on the E. Sometimes I say the darndest things, okay? So we're gonna go E, A, ah. So this is kind of like like, there's a lot going on in this one because we're changing vowels, but we can do it. E, A, E, A, Let's just do one more. E, A, Lovely. Good work, everyone. I imagine. It's funny that you people are watching and I can't hear you or see you, but I know you're there. I know you're there. Actually, let's stay on those same vowels and do a little bit another exercise, which is this sort of pentatonic style exercise. Let's see if I can remember it. Okay, got it. It's there. E, A, So this works agility a little bit and range. Like the exercise, have trouble with the E's sometimes. Yeah, the E's. They're tricky, those little E's. It's because we don't want the squeeze in the E's. We want E's in the E's. It's deep. It's deep, deep, deep. Okay. E. So again, we're coming to this E, and we're going to be a little, we're going to be going down the octave instead. That's the last one we were going up the octave, so this will be kind of exercising the other direction, which is interesting. So let's just establish our E first. Let's go E. And no, just kind of pay attention to what happens when you make an E sound. E. And is there a way to bring a little more space into it? E. E. Maybe a little lift of the sound. E. E. A, So I'm going to break this down a little bit. E. Let's just sing that twice. E. E. The next four notes. A, A. Try to play around with relaxing your tongue. See what happens when you do that. Let's go A again. A, E, A. And then Ah. Ah. So when you do Ah, the tongue comes down nicely. Ah. And the whole thing here is to keep a nice lifted sound. So let's try it again, all the way through. E, A, ah. I realize this might also be maybe right around your break or your passaggio. So if it feels tricky, that's okay. It's working that area and trying to find the discovery there. So let's go lower. E, A, A. E, A, A. E, A, A. Let's do that one again. E, A, A. E, A, A. E, A, A. Great, let's try that one again. E, A, A. Beautiful, cool. That's a fun one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so let's get into our last 10 minutes where I usually bring in the Bulgarian sounds. So let's do, we'll do two of the Bulgarian warm-ups today. For anybody who's new to me, I've been singing music from Eastern Europe since I was in my early 20s. I joined Kitka at the ripe young age of 21. Ripe young age? Fresh young age? What do you say? Something young age. I was 21 when I joined Kitka. I'm almost 40. So it's been almost 20 years. And I have, through working with Kitka, we've worked with a wonderful Bulgarian singer named Svetanka Varimezova. And she's the person who has brought these beautiful Bulgarian warm-ups into the Kitka rehearsal space, and it's been really special. And so she now lives in Sofia and still singing her little heart out. She's got probably one of the best voices I've ever heard in my life. And this is one of the warm-ups. So this one is in 7, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So, and it goes a little something like this. Mari boyo le bella boyo le bel trendafil. Okay. So many of you have done this before. If you're new to it, just sing, just listen. You can listen. You don't have to sing right away. You can hear the melody. You can grab little bits of it. But I'll break it down a little bit so that you have a little sense of what's going on here. Mari boyo, that ornament, boyo, mari boyo, le bella boyo, mari boyo, le bella boyo, le bella boyo. And then moving forward, bella boyo, le bel trendafil. Mari boyo, le bella boyo, le bel trendafil. So if you want to add a drone in on the second phrase, bella boyo, le bel trendafil. So you can just hold the note that ends the first phrase into the second phrase. Mari boyo, le bella boyo, le bel trendafil. Like that. Okay, let's sing it. I'll sing the melody and you can sing whatever part you like. Mari boyo le bella boyo le bel trendafil. 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 Beautiful, good work. Now we're going to go lower into our range and do Dragano Dragančice. Dragana is the name of a woman in Bulgaria, and or a girl, and or I don't even know if that's exactly the right thing to say, but I just said it. Hey, Teresa from Austria, I'm so glad you are here. Welcome. So we're going to go excuse me, we're not going to do that. We're going to go Dragano Dragančice. And here you have three options. You could either sing the melody, you could sing the first note, Dragano Dragančice, or the bottom note, Dragano Dragančice. Okay, here we go. Dragano Dragančice. Dragano Dragančice. I'm going to stay on the top note. Dragano Dragančice. Dragano Dragančice. Now I'm going to stay on the bottom note. Dragano Dragančice. Dragano Dragančice. Dragano Dragančice. Dragano Dragančice. Dragano Dragančice. Dragano Dragančice. Last one. Dragano Dragančice. Beautiful. That was down to a D. Good work, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. And I appreciate knowing that you're here, and thank you for your support. If you're interested in Ukrainian folk singing, kitka.org has some really lovely events coming up. There's a workshop online this Sunday, the 18th, and then I think there's another one on the 25th. And highly recommended. Some of the best Ukrainian singing experience I've had online since the pandemic. And oh, if you are interested in supporting the work that I do, you can do that at paypal.me/Briget Boyle or at my Venmo down there. I appreciate any support that I can get. And then I also want to say, if you're in the Bay Area, I am doing a show on Saturday at the Lafayette Art and Wine Festival in the morning. I'm playing at 10 o'clock or 10:30 or something like that. It's on my website. And then also on the 24th of September, this one is really the one I'd want you to come to if you're going to come to one. The Ivy Room, it's actually a matinee. It's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sharing the bill with Genesis Furman and Dill Billy, and we're three songwriters, and it's going to be a really amazing afternoon show. So I'm really excited about that. So that's Saturday, September 24th at 2 p.m. Would love to see you there if you're in the Bay Area. I know many of you are not in the Bay Area, but if you are, it would be great to see you there. And I hope you have a great day. Take good care. Much love to you. Bye-bye.